back. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, today is plagued by technical difficulties. I'm sorry. This is not so much fun. Okay, I think everything is back now. Hooray. There was actually a question in chat. So Bitcoin, if you're still here or here again, Bitcoin asked if this is a production planning mod. I think they were talking about this, which is not a mod, it's a website. It's called Satisfactory Tools. You cannot see it up there, wait. Well, it's Satisfactory Tools, and it has a planner, which is very convenient. Basically, you can put in what you need and what you have and the recipes you want to use, and then it outputs this. And it also calculates power and a bunch of other information. It's very neat. I'll just put the link in chat. And hope that Bitcoin sees it. All right. I'm getting tired and frustrated already. Okay, I don't wanna. Okay, let's finish setting this up, and then I might just turn off. Okay, so bauxite is coming here. I need water. Let's get water from here. I also need to still get the coal and the silica. Quartz actually. I think I need 2 water pumps. So I'll just. Wait, there was a trick. How did I? Well, it doesn't really matter here. Gonna be ugly regardless. Just put 2. I don't snap. Just put it next to it. And now you can do it. There, this is fine. They don't need to look amazing. And then just have them both go in here, maybe. It's just so infuriating if you're used to these things and then they're gone. Yeah, sure. Wait, can you make it look less stupid? Yeah, like this. And then go over here. And that's too long, okay. Okay. Then up here. Is there like a mode that's... There's a... Yes. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. And put it here. I think. Yeah, okay. And then higher. Oh, I don't know. It's probably not the right height, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's not high enough. Okay, but I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Oh wait, why could I not make it higher? That was weird. No, I want to... It doesn't let me adjust the height when I'm on the thing. Like if I'm here, I can do this. If I'm here, I cannot. That's weird. Okay, let's just... Not what I wanted. Okay. Let's see if that's the right height. looks good. And now I just need to delete this. Yeah, sure. Sure, that's fine. That is totally fine. I'm happy with that. God damn it, the time was terrible. I have someone asking a question in chat and then I turn off the stream because I want to fix some settings. What is the uplift? Does it say so, or does it only say when it's on? Or do I need to put a pipe or something? No. It tells you the uplift somewhere. I might need to add the pump here somewhere. Because that's probably maybe 10 meters. I don't know. That's 213. I think these are meters. Oh no, yeah, they are. Actually, pretty sure. 213, and then this is like what? Oh, it's probably, I probably need 3 pumps actually. Woof. Woof. Okay, it's just, oh no, 2, because these will have 10 meter uplift. And then I'll add one here. And another one here. Okay. And then it's probably enough. Okay, I have bauxite, I have water. I have the water flow back. I need coal. And I need the, okay, I need the pipe thing again. I get the, so this one will be aluminium solution. Yes, that's what I called. I need a Mark II pipe for that. So it goes out here, there. I think I pointed at this, I meant this. Aluminium solution going here, here. I guess I'll do the stupid beam trick. If the game lets me. No. I'm not quite sure why they're acting so weird. Think like this. Switch to noodle. Wait, this is not high enough. Ah, there we go. Looks correct. Yeah, I think this is fine. Except that I need Mark II pumps, pipes. So this is the aluminium solution. And then I need coal here. I'll just add a conveyor and then connect it to the train station later when I figure out the train stuff. Oh no. It's not infinite. I'm so this is so annoying. And if I raise it above, I'm good, right? Yes, okay. Okay, looks good. Remove this. And then I can connect this later. How much coal do I need? I need not much. 260. Okay, that's still a Mark III, I guess. Okay. Easy peasy. All right, next up. Oh no! This is not straight. How did that happen? No, I mispositioned it. Let's do it again. Can I? Well, I mean, I'm also fine doing it here, actually. Whatever works. This is the center, right? Wait, why am I doing? I mean, that's actually fine. That's actually a good way to do it. It's not how I did it first time, but oh wait, this might not be good. Okay, it's not fine. No, no. Why is none of the directions left? Okay, that looks centered. And this looks fine. I hate that it's not actually straight, like it's leaning back. For no reason. Like it can do whatever. I connected it here. Okay. I'll just decide not to care. Is this straight? This is not straight. This is clearly not straight, is it? No. I should not worry about too much about these details, but why is it not? Actually, if I do this and then move it to the exact right location, it should be good. Okay, so first center it. Center it. And then I just need to figure out where to put it so it connects nicely. I assume here. Yes, okay. And now I can delete this and connect this. Okay, this is clearly not the same height. How? How is this not the same height? Or is it? I mean, it looks straight. Just when I'm looking from here, it's not, but that might be perspective. No, well, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's just keep it this way. It's fine. It's fine. As long as it's straight in this direction now, which it is, we're good. Considering moving the belt a little to be straight above the pipeline. But yeah, details. Actually kind of want to do that now. What's the good way to do this? There's no good way to do this, isn't there? Well, there's one way to do it. Which is... Wait, what? Okay, screw it. I'll make it how it was before. This is fine. I don't care. Well, I do care, but not enough to do this. All right, I'll just deal with this. Hey, Ponky, how are you doing? Long time no see. I think you popped into my other stream a few weeks ago, but I missed your message. I think I sent you a message on Steam later, but either you never replied or I missed your response. Because Steam chat is weird. What are you doing? I'm building factories, as you can see. Is this so slow? It feels really slow for my 4. Oh, it's faster when you run. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's the speed I'm used to, okay. Okay. Ah, you popped in right at the end of the stream. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's take a look. So, I have this set up. I have this set up. I have this. And this. And this. Wait, do I have all of this? Yeah, I have the bauxite, I have the coal, I have the water flow back. I have the aluminum solution. So, aluminum scrap into the foundries. And then the quartz into the constructors. Ponky, you rarely check Steam chat because it's usually scammers. That is true. I just figured I'm not sure I have a different way of contacting you. So I think... Do I have you on Discord? I don't know. Aluminium scrap is coming from here and supposed to go in there. This is easy. Like, this is easy. I can do this, or I can do this. I think I prefer this, but it doesn't really matter. And how much aluminium scrap do I have? 780. Okay, so this will not be. This is my bottleneck right now. This will only be 480. But the moment this factory is actually working, it should be very easy to unlock the Mark V conveyor belts, and then I can get 780 on this belt, and then the factory is running on full capacity. Because the whole plan behind this factory was to work around this limitation. So all the numbers are basically tweaked or optimized for this number to be the speed of a Mark 6 belt, Mark 5 belt, which is 780. So I can do this connection and keep everything simple, like with one belt, and keep everything simple. Otherwise, I would need 2 of these, blah blah. So that's this will be 780, and that will be the capacity of this factory. And if I want to go higher, I need to build another one. All right. So that's easy. And then last but not least, I need to connect these and put them in there. How much is that? Do I need to, I guess I need to convert them, to merge them regardless. 650. So this will be limited as well, but it doesn't matter. How do I do this? What's the best? Oh yeah, the best way. Best way is very easy. It's to put a merger here. Put the output in this direction. And have I'm listening for the pling sound. It's very subtle, but I think it's here. No, clearly not. There is a sound cue. Okay, the pling I'm hearing is something else. Huh. Let's fly up there, I guess. Maybe like this? Yeah, that looks about right. Yep. Can I stand on something here? No. Okay. Okay. And then like this. Good. Yeah, it should make a playing sound, the one you can hear here actually. Like this one. This is the sound it makes when you line it up. Even if you don't connect, if you just line it up, it should make this sound. But if for some reason it didn't do it here, or I didn't hear it, I don't know. I wish they would have better indicators for this kind of stuff. I guess I could use my mod to check the height, but it's less convenient than I thought. It doesn't work as I would have expected to work. That's okay. So actually these probably don't need to be Mark IV, right? Because it's 650 divided by 2, so 325, which is, well, Mark IV, I guess, yes. Mark III will not be able to handle this, so. But they don't need to be upgraded to Mark V. The only thing that needs to be Mark V is this one and this one. And of course the inner, like the inner parts of these buildings. Okay, so all of this is connected, so there's one more thing to connect, which is the output on this side. Why is there still a plant here? I thought I got rid of all of them. Okay. This thing is still standing here. It's trying to attack this plant, I think. And it doesn't manage to get up there. I even tried to build a ramp earlier, but it refuses to go up. Yeah, you can see it's trying. It's trying to get up there, but it can't get it. And I tried to, it was earlier, it was there, so it moves. I tried to build a ramp, but it ignored it. Try again. You can do it. It's just a little rock. Oh, that's the wrong. No, yeah, okay, maybe. Wait, you're telling me you're just wandering off now? Like, no joke. It was around here, like, since the beginning of the stream, which is like, what time is it? Like an hour ago or longer? It was standing in front of here or here and trying to, like, attack this or whatever it's doing. I don't know what it's doing exactly. I just ran off. Okay. You're welcome. Or something. I was hoping to see it interact because I don't know if it's doing. Oh, it's coming back. Is it coming back? No, I think it's just wandering around. But it seems to have some interaction with these things, and I would be interested in what it is. I'm a bit curious about that. So maybe. I think it got itself stuck again, though. Oh, maybe not. I was about to leave, but it's coming up here. So, oh, maybe it's just, wait, is this not, it's just doing this out of fun. So maybe it was not interacting with the plant, but the plant was like reacting. The plant was standing up, which they usually do if they feel attacked. Like if I go down there, they will stand up and start creating poisonous gas. And the plant was standing up. It was not creating the gas yet, but it was standing up. So I was expecting some sort of interaction. Okay, it's getting close to this one. There we go. So it's standing up. But it seems like this thing is actually not interested in the plants whatsoever, and the plants just react to it getting close. And the animation I saw is just a random event. Now it's running into a tree again. The AI in this game is very sophisticated. Yeah, okay. That's the point. Yeah, it's just doing this from time to time. Okay. I thought it was trying to attack the plant or eat it or whatever, but I guess I was wrong. Okay. That would have been exciting because there's literally no interaction between anything in this game world that's not you. So... no, wait, I want to raise this up. What speed do I need? Aluminium ingot, 520. Okay, so Mark 4 for now. This actually needs to be Mark 5 as well later. Let's turn this to make it be a bit further away from the wall. Okay, now it's not in the center of the foundation, but I can deal with that, maybe. Convert us to steep, yeah. Sure, let's do it like this. This looks fine. Okay, okay, not too bad. And then I just connect it to the train station. And so wait, is my train station actually big enough? I need aluminum ingots going out, coal and quartz coming in. I have three what are they called? Freight platforms, so that's good enough. Okay, so outside exterior connections are done. I guess I go inside now, update the belts and pipes when needed, and set up the machines to have the correct settings. Also, I need power. Well, I'll do power afterwards. Power is always my least favorite thing to do in this game. Alright. Wait, in which building am I? Okay. The first one. Bauxite and water coming in. I should stay down there because I need to update belts and whatnot. Okay, so it's this one. I have more than 2 for refinery, so I can slow this, underclock them a little. But I have 433 bauxite coming in and over 300 water. So this needs to be part Mark 2. It is already. And this needs to be Mark 4. And then, but Monkey says, I'll be honest, I have no idea what's going on. You never played Satisfactory? It's a big factory building game. It's great. It's pretty good. I mean, it has some flaws, for sure. Sometimes I wish it would be a bit more puzzle-esque. Like, it's really just about scaling up. Not so much about solving big problems. There's some problems, some design problems you need to solve. But they're rather minor in comparison to the scaling up part of the game. The UX is... I don't want to say the UX is bad. There are some flaws in UX, for sure. The most infuriating part about it is that it's arbitrary sometimes, though. Or just glitchy. I think, like, the blueprint designer, for example, is buggy. It's really weird, but yeah. Basically, the game has a limited that's not about the glitchy thing, but so how I build factories in this game is that I use the blueprint system, and the game has a blueprint system where you can create blueprints and then just put them down, because all of these are individual part. Well, this is one individual part, and then all of these connections are individual parts and whatnot. All the walls, all of this would need to be placed down one by one if you don't use a blueprint. But the blueprints are limited in size. They're big boxes, basically. The one I have unlocked right now is 5x5 foundations, so 5 times 5 of these squares. And basically, I I use them to build like predefined like mini factories of like a certain building, or sometimes a combination of buildings. This might come as a shock, but it reminds me a bit of Factorio. Yeah, it is Factorio in 3D, really, for the most part. Not quite. There are enemies in this game, but they're not attacking your base or anything like in Factorio. They're just a threat to you personally. Besides that, it is very similar. Or it's the same genre at least. But yeah, as I was saying, like I built these mini factories from blueprints, which I can just put down and reuse, and then I just need to, like for different factories, I just need to connect them and with conveyors and pipes and whatnot. Yeah, and what I'm doing right now is this, which is a planner tool for this game. And this is my plan right now, or this is what I've just built. The goal is to get aluminium ingots, which is like mid-game resource, I guess. Well, maybe late mid-game. I just unlocked it. Yeah, so I'm trying to get this. And as you can see, it requires a bit of a complicated production chain. It's not too bad, but it's more complicated than what I had so far. So before that, my most complicated probably was this one, which is actually more complicated. But yeah, it's more complicated in a way. But the things itself, there are easy, and like it's complicated if you look at it at the full build from the raw materials. But it's not actually like, it's fairly straightforward. And if you build the parts independently from each other, it's fairly simple. But what makes this one a bit more tricky is that it requires fluids, which are harder to deal with than solid parts. And also, as you can see, there's some backflow and stuff, because this recipe actually has two outputs. It creates aluminium scrap and water. And I need water here, so I can just recycle it. There's no way to get rid of water, funnily enough, in this game, or no automated way to get rid of water. So you need to reuse it in some form. Otherwise, your system will get like filled up and stop working. So this is a complication you need to deal with. But yeah, this planner makes it easier to work around this, of course, because it will just show you how to set up stuff. So you just need to plan it out, or you just need to like then actually put it into place. But of course, this doesn't really tell you how to connect these things individually, which I did in my blueprints. So as you can see, there's a bunch of connections and splitters and mergers and conveyors and what else, and whatnot. And yeah, then you need to, but basically my modus operandi is that I build blueprints that are like I can use to just like put down one block for this and one block for this, and well, 2 blocks for this, because that's 17 constructors, and 1 block for this and 1 block for this, and then just connect them up. And they're basically my blueprints. Like the way I build my factories is very similar how they look in this planner, because I just put a mini factory for all of these nodes and then just connect them via the lines that I have here, which is very convenient. And it allows to make some, like, I'm not an artist, and some people like create really beautiful factories in this game, and I'm not good at that. But I at least want to build factories that look somewhat neat and organized, or interesting. So the blueprint kind of thing system allows me to just place these blocks and like arrange them in a way that it looks like interesting, or like put them on top of each other. Like I'll fix the stupid roof here later, that looks stupid. And like, yeah, I don't want to go back to my base right now, but if I could show you the modular frame, heavy modular frame factory, for example, which has like interesting look, or my computer factory. This one is a bit more straightforward because I did not place too much stuff on top of each other. But yeah, you place them like Legos, or not really Legos, more like building blocks, and just like put them on top of each other and everything. Because there's literally no physics in this game in a way. Like, you can't just put things floating in the air. It's sometimes a bit tricky to get them there, but if you can place them there, and then you can just remove what's below. So there's no like structural integrity in this game or something like that. There is a very, like, the fluid physics are actually very, very precise, or detailed, I should say. I'm not sure if they're realistic. So the fluids will behave very, very, like, with a very precise simulation, but everything else doesn't really follow any physics. So that's fun. Space Cam vibes too. Space Cam, a little bit, I guess. Yeah, but like just in the sense that Space Cam is a factory game. I think they're very different. I never played too much Space Cam though. It's probably one of the Zachtronics games I played the least of. Actually, you know what? I'll just give you a little factory tour. I don't want to deal with this right now anyway. It's gonna be very boring setting up all the machines, like configuring the machines correctly. So this is my train. Let's go on a ride. I don't have an amazing build or base or factories or whatever. I can't really show off, but if you've never seen the game, it's still kind of interesting to go around. So you can see I've built stuff everywhere. Sky bridges because there are no physics. As I said, you can just place things in the air. They will not break. Speaking of braking, I should brake because this train gets way too fast and I don't want to actually get into the actual train network with this. Uh-oh. I might crash. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It's getting past. But yeah, I'm not stopping before this stop signal, so... Lucky we didn't crash into the other train. I'm not sure what happens in that case. I think they'll just stop. I don't think they actually... I think they stop and you need to... restart them or something. More Infinifactory. Yeah, it is like the vibes, like the looks. Why is it going that way? No! Okay, now we found out. I was looking at chat for a second. God damn it. I forgot that it switches the train track and... So is there a way to fix it, or do I need to dismantle it? Seems like the locomotive is still going. Oh, you press just E and it's... Oh, you just press E and it's fixed. What about this one? Yes. I'm inside. Can I go? No, I need to. Okay. Alright. I'm not blaming you, poor Ponky. I'm just saying I looked at chat. Okay, that was silly, but at least I know now what happens when trains crash. Yes, you can stop braking and going forward again. Thank you. I love the trains in this game though. Like, building the train network is really fun. And you can like have signals and stuff. And they work for the most part automatic. Just need to set them up, but it's still fun. And then you can like plan routes for your trains. So, and then you put it to self-driving, and hopefully the route is not okay. It's not stopping here now. Okay, fine. So this is going over here. This is one of my earlier factories. It has this weird look as well, but it's built by hand, not via a blueprint. I mean, the blueprints are built by hand. This is the space elevator. Basically, goal of the game is to finish that damn thing. And here's my other train station. This is one of my earlier builds where I did not use blueprints yet, so I was too lazy to build walls. And this is where my computer factory is. So this train should... I think it loads steel pipes from here. Steel pipes might be full though, so it might not. Yeah, I think it's... Okay, go on. I cannot check it while it's standing here. Yeah, okay, it's still full. It didn't unload, is the thing. It didn't unload because it crashed, so... Eh. But it would unload. It would load some steel pipes here. Get them over there. Yeah, so this is for this. But there's another train. Oh, it's coming from there. Which is bringing plastic here for my computer factory. But it seems like it's filled up, so it's probably not going to do much. And then it goes back and does some other stuff. And yeah, thanks to the signals, they will not actually crash. So this will go back the other way. Let's see if it actually does something. Probably not, because everything is full. Yeah, if you keep things running in this game, they just fill up. If you don't, there's a mechanic in this game where you can sink, like you can build a sink, which is called an awesome sink, I think. And you just put things in there and they disappear, and you get some points. And if you have enough points, you get a ticket. And for the ticket, you can buy something. So that's a way to not have things fill up. Like, the main purpose of that is not to get the tickets. The main purpose is to sink your parts, get rid of them. And you cannot sink fluids, which I mentioned earlier, that there's no easy way to get rid of fluids. But yeah, if you don't sink, then this will happen. Stuff gets full and stop working, which is fine. Like, the thing is, I do this intentionally. I do not sink stuff, so things fill up. So factories stop working, because that means they don't consume power. And power is one of the main limitations in this game. So yeah, this is my computer factory. Wait, didn't I had some... I thought I had some, like, pillars or something here. Let's put some pillars here. This looks stupid. Okay. Maybe I didn't put pillars here because it's kind of hard. Well, I should be able to get something working. Maybe not. I need a proper foundation, 2-meter foundation first, I think. So let's do that. And then place the frame foundation on top. Was 2 meters too much? Oh no, yeah, I guess I can do 1 meter and move it one step back. Like this. There we go, that looks fine. No, wait. Wait, what? Created one more than I wanted to. Okay, so this is my computer factory, which is built from these blueprint blocks I mentioned earlier, and I placed them in a bit of an interesting way to make it look interesting. It's not looking beautiful by no means, but it looks interesting, and I like that. And it's kind of neat and organized, more or less. It's a bit of spaghetti, but not too bad. And yeah, I'm trying to make these blueprints whenever I have some. Basically, I build them functionally, and then I build walls around them, and if there's extra space I don't use, I sometimes do something like this, or carve in the roof or something like that. So they usually look fairly cramped on the inside, because I just put as much as I can in there, and then I build some walls around them. So yeah, this is the computer factory, and they're connected with hypertubes, because that's fun. So hypertubes are these things. Whee! Whee! And over there, that's the heavy modular frame factory. So that's my biggest, well, not necessarily the biggest one. The biggest one is probably my fuel power plant, but it's very repetitive, has a lot of the same blocks. This one actually looks kind of cool, at least from a distance, I think. This looks like a real industrial building. If you get closer, it looks a bit weird, because you will realize that there's a gap in here, and then there's a bunch of spaghetti in there. Not really spaghetti, but a little bit. Actually, I don't know. Coming back to this, I'm kind of pleased with how it looks. I colored it, which was way too much work, so I don't want to do that again. Also, I missed a spot here. So I kind of don't want to do that again. But I have to say it gives it a special look. But I'm really bad with colors, so I usually just stick with the regular color palette. But yeah, it looks kind of cool. Yeah, it has a good vibe. I like it. I'm quite happy with it. And it's fairly complex, because it's what I showed you earlier. Wait, I'll pull it up again. It's this. So it has quite a lot of different parts. It's fairly complex. It's this because I did decide, like, because I could, I I could have built this much simpler by just reusing parts I got from other factories I have already. But I just decided, hey, let's build it from, like, build a factory that just uses the, like, does everything in one spot basically, and just uses the base resources. So I did the plan for just like take coal, limestone, and iron ore and make heavier modular frames, and on the side some reinforced iron plates because that was easy to add in as a surplus. And so that made it a bit complex. But yeah. But there are people who are building really, really beautiful looking factories, but yeah, I'm not artistic at all in that regard. So I'm not very good at that. So I'll just, yeah. At the start, I didn't care about looks at all, and then when I realized that I can use blueprints in this way, like I use blueprints to just have some buildings next to each other and connected already with conveyors, and then I realized, wait, I can actually build these kind of mini factory modules and then stack them together. And when I realized that, I started caring about looks a little bit. Well, a little bit is, well, less than other people, I guess, but still spent a lot of time on designing these blueprints. Not to make them, well, because it's kind of hard to have everything work as expected in the limited space you have. I can show you the blueprint designer really quick. So the blueprint designer basically is this thing. So it's a giant box, and you can build something in there and then save it as a blueprint. That's what I'm doing. And yeah, but it's a bit glitchy. If you're getting to the edge of it, some things do not work as expected. And so it's a bit frustrating from time to time. The build system in this game is weird. Some arbitrary limitations. And some weird glitches. And what? Why is there a Mercer sphere in the ground? Okay, I had to disable some mods earlier, some quality of life mods earlier. Also, enemies respawned here. What the hell is going on? I have a feeling something screwed with the... Something's messed with some of the respawns and whatnot. There should definitely not be a Mercer sphere here. I almost feel like cheating when I pick it up. These are super valuable. And the enemies should not respawn here either, because there are buildings nearby. And I had the same thing happen on where I was earlier, on the aluminium factory. When I loaded the game, there were enemies in there, and then I found a Mercer sphere that I thought I had picked up already. And earlier I was like, just okay, I probably forgot to save or whatever. But this one should definitely not be here. It's also glitchy. There's usually something surrounding it, and it's not here. Picking it up would be cheating. Tempting. Okay, I'll leave it here and figure this out later, and I maybe use a save editor to delete it or something, because this should definitely not be here. And that means that probably others have respawned as well, though. I wonder if other things have respawned as well. Slugs have not. I would see more of them otherwise. But summer sloops might have? Oh. So that's really weird. And yeah, there was a game update and it broke a bunch of my mods. And maybe it's related, but my mods are really quality of life building stuff, so I would be surprised if they're related to this. Maybe it's just a bug with this current version. I'll check forums and stuff later and see if anyone else encountered this. Let's clean up this place a little. Don't like to have trees in my rails. Oh, these things are fun. They look really weird. They're a bit annoying though, but they have one fun property. They're a trampoline. Oing, oing. But they're a bit annoying because they just continue walking into your base and you cannot build where they are, so yeah, and they make weird noises. But yeah. So this is the train that just passed here, was the other train you saw earlier. and it's going there basically towards my fuel power plant. Let's go there really quick. Well, really quick. This will take a moment actually. This will take a moment. By the way, don't feel like obligated to stay here. I'm using the opportunity to procrastinate on my factory. So if you have to somewhere to go or feel bored, don't worry about turning off. So yeah, this will take a minute because it's a bit out there. But we'll see the coal power plant over here in a moment. It's down there. We'll have a better look from up there. So this is basically when you start the game, you start with biomass, like power from biomass, and it's very annoying because you cannot fully automate it. And then the moment you unlock coal power, I built this. When I unlocked it, I built this huge coal power plant on there to have power for the next few parts of the game. And now I unlocked fuel and built this thing, which is basically a giant. Well, it's not that giant, but it can be bigger. Like I can make it even bigger if I want to. I can just like replicate it like up to 3 times, I think. At some point I'm running out of oil, but yeah, there should be enough. Yeah, there's stuff has respawned. Okay, these slugs have actually respawned. Okay, this is annoying. I'm not sure what to do about that. Okay, slugs are not a big deal. Mercersphere, because the Mercersphere respawning, I don't think I want to pick them up because that would cheat. It would make the game more easy, but yeah, anyway. So this is basically, this is my fuel power plant. I'll deal with the safe thing later. So this is the oil. It's coming from here. There are 2 more oil sources here that I could use. One is there, which I use for something else right now, but it's not important. But I'm only using 1 right now. If I use all 3, I can, like one of them is I think not pure, so it has less oil, but basically I can replicate this 1 more and then like another half one. And basically it produces fuel. And there's a byproduct though. So the oil goes into these buildings. And basically what they do is they produce, so this is fuel. This is oil. This is, oh no, it's not fuel. Yeah, right, I used the recipe that's using heavy oil residue. So these are producing heavy oil residue because I'm using, there are recipes in this game and then there are alternate recipes that you can unlock. Basically I'm using an alternate recipe here to be more, get more out of, be more efficient, get more stuff basically. So I'm not directly creating fuel, instead I'm creating heavy oil residue. And as a byproduct, these things produce these things, which are, something resin, whatever. Polymer resin, I think. And I need to get rid of it, otherwise stuff clogs up and then my fuel production stops. So the polymer resin goes into these things, into these 2 factories here, and they produce rubber and plastic, which you saw maybe on the conveyor belt towards the train station. That's the wrong side of the ladder. Why is flying faster than climbing the ladder? Okay. So, yeah, we can see it from here. So there's the rubber and plastic going back to the train station, so I can use that. The plastic is going to the computer factory. The rubber is just being stored. And yeah, the resin is going in here. And it's just so I consume it. And then we go over here. These are actually the this is the fuel factories. So you can see the heavy oil residue is going in here. And where do I go? I think I go over here. Should have jumped a bit faster. And yeah, and then they produce the fuel and put it into this pipe. A bunch of these. And then the fuel goes into the fuel generators, fuel power generators, which are in here. a bit different, as you can see. They look quite cool. I like them. But they're huge, so you can only fit 2 of them into a blueprint. And that's a stretch already. Like, they're really at the edge. You can see they even clip into the walls, so they're big. But you need, I need a lot of them because, yeah. And they're a recipe, like you can, I'm just creating regular fuel. There's also turbo fuel and I think rocket fuel later. And then you need even more fuel generators for the same amount of fuel. So, yeah. But I'm really good on power right now. I don't have to worry about power at all, so I don't bother with power with turbo fuel or whatever. So, but yeah, this is, and so these are the fuel generators. Obviously, these are all the same blueprint, so I just put them down. Bum, bum, bum. I designed it once and then put all of them down. That's why they look all the same. But here, this is a good demonstration of what I'm doing with the blueprint designer thing. And then these building blocks are also all the same because basically, even though they use different recipes, they all use the same building, which is a refinery. And there are 4 refineries per block. And then I need some water here. So yeah, but we can take a look really quick at how well I'm doing on power. If I find my power... poles. So here we can see my consumption, then the maximum consumption. So if all my machines would turn on, this would be how much I consume, and this is my capacity. So I'm good on power for a while. And that's the thing is, even if I reach this, as I said, like it would not take me long to just replicate all of this one more time here and basically get double the power. Not like double power from fuel. I guess I have some power from the coal, but most of it's coming from like I think the fuel plant produces 3 or 4 times the power than the coal plant does. So the coal power plant is fairly insignificant in comparison. So yeah, just duplicating this would basically almost double my power. So I'm good for a while. And partially that is because most of my factories are not that big. And they're designed to stop working at some point when the resource is not like filled up, because I usually do not sink my resources. So usually I just have them run into a container, and when the container is filled up, the factory stops working. Exception, rubber and plastic. Here you can see that the overflow is going into this awesome sink over here. And we can see it created a bunch of coupons. Let's get the coupons. And the reason for that is, if these conveyor belts clog up, then the factory that's consuming the polymer resin will clog up, and that means the polymer resin will clog up, and that means that the generator, the first buildings here that create the heavy oil residue and have the polymer resin as a byproduct, will stop working because they're clogged up. And then I don't produce fuel anymore and all my power goes down. So here I decided to actually sink the overflow, the excess resources, just to not have that problem. Because otherwise I would need to make sure that I consume. What are you doing? Go away. Oh, it's stuck. It's actually stuck. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this happens from time to time. I don't know why. Ah, there's the train. Good. We can take the train back. Meep meep. But yeah, I like setting up the train networks in this game, at least so far. So I've really only have 2 trains and the one I used to get to the main. But that will be a new one though, so I'll soon have 3 or 4 depending on how I set up the resources for the aluminium factory. Also, this looks horrible, of course, these sky bridges here, but yeah. I don't want to bother with rebuilding them right now. I have some ideas right now how I would make them look nicer, but yeah, don't want to rebuild them right now. I wonder if hard drives have respawned as well. Wow, that would be crazy. Hard drives are the most valuable resource in this game, because they basically allow you to unlock the alternate recipes I mentioned earlier, and they're in these kind of you could see a glimpse. They're like crashed spacecrafts, and basically they have the hard drives, and then there should be another one over there somewhere. Yeah, there are there's a fixed amount, but the same is true for the Mercer-spheres. There's a fixed amount to them. There's one over there. Let's check if it's respawned. I will not pick it up if it is, but I'm curious. I should have just jumped off the train on the top of that, but okay. Let's just run. If you're wondering why I'm slide jumping, that's because yes, this is the fastest way of travel in this game. Because, I don't know, the game is a bit stupid. Where is it? I think I need to go, I think it's up here, right? That's why these bridges are here in the first case. In the first place. Let's see. Okay, the hard drives have not respawned. That would be crazy. That would be really crazy. But Mercer-spheres respawning is already breaking the game a little bit, at least. So Mercer-spheres are used for something that's called the interdimensional depot or something, which is something they added in 1.0 because people were annoyed about inventory management. And it's a really good addition in my opinion. Basically you can see these weird containers here, and this is called a depot uploader, and whatever you put in there will be uploaded to the interdimensional depot, which is like an interdimensional space, I guess, and you can just like grab stuff. It's here. Oh, dimensional depot it's actually called. So I can just grab stuff from here and put it in my inventory, and also I can upload stuff from my inventory into the depot. But the depot is limited in space and upload speed, and you can upgrade that via Mercer-spheres. And the Mercer-spheres, there's, as I said, a fixed amount of them on the whole map. By the way, map is big. I think it's, no, this is the full map, yeah. So this is the part I've explored, this is not. And yeah, having easy access to a bunch of Mercer-spheres, like double the amount of Mercer-spheres I have actually unlocked so far would allow me to upgrade my depot significantly. So that would be weird. Ender chests. That sounds like Minecraft. Never played Minecraft too much. I cannot compare it to that. Alright. So yeah, you can see I'm using these depots everywhere to upload the resources I need and just have access to them. Also, the depots cost the Mercer-sphere to build as well. And wait, all of that shit has to respawn? Okay, that's annoying. I destroyed these poison gas thingies before. I wonder if it is related to me modding the game. Oh wait, let's stop really quick. Because I remember there was a slug in there. Let's see if it respawned. No, okay. Slug did not respawn. Uh-oh. I slowed down. There was maybe a mistake. Okay, I have enough fuel. So I wonder if the respawning problem is related to the mods I use, or if it's just a problem with the update. The update broke a few of those mods, which is why I'm suspicious. But who knows? Yeah, I'm using like a very selected number of quality of life mods that just make building a bit more convenient. Some of them only allow you, make it easier to build things that you could build otherwise as well. Some of them have like allow you to build some things that could be considered cheating, I guess. Actually, not really. Like there's a mod, basically one thing, like one thing. Like, there's a weird limitation in this game where if you build a conveyor, for example. Huh? Wait, what am I doing? Why is it? Oh. I always need to click twice? Whatever. So if you build a conveyor, there's a length maximum, length limit. So as you can see here, this is too long. So you need to stop it here and then build another one. Oops. No, what am I doing? And then build another one like this. And there's a mod that disables this limitation, and you can just build them infinitely long. And you could say, hey, yeah, that's cheating. But really, I can just do this. And now it's basically one long conveyor as well. I mean, if you go to the dismantle mod, you see that it's two. But really, there's no difference between this being one long one or two individual ones. So, well, practically speaking. So, yeah, the mods do not really allow me to build anything that you wouldn't be able to build otherwise. It just makes it more convenient to do so. Okay, so ender chests are a Minecraft thing, a storage chest which has a global inventory. Yeah, it's similar to the depot. Just that the depot has like a limitation in upload speed. So whenever I put something in here, it will attempt to upload it to depot, and it like, I think right now I'm at like 30 or 60 items per minute or something. So there's a limitation. And right now I have there's also a space limitation. I think right now it's 2 stacks of items. So depending on what item it is, like grass or leaves, for example, they have 500 stacks, like stacks of 500 parts. And so if we check leaves, we can see that the limit is 1000, so 2 stacks. I should have dropped my leaves and wood, or just destroy them. Well, my inventory is big enough, so that's fine. Yeah, the game limits inventory space, especially at the beginning of the game. It's very small, and then you upgrade it, and yeah, it's a bit infuriating sometimes, especially if you go out exploring, and then your inventory is full, and you just get frustrated because you cannot pick stuff up or have destroyed something, whatever. Okay, let's actually. What time is it? Oh, it's bedtime. Okay. I need to go to bed. I kind of wanted to. I was about to like set up the machines now, like go in here and then go to the refinery, choose the correct recipe, which would be alumina solution. Yes, alumina solution for this one. Oh, wrong recipe though. Alternate sloppy alumina. Yeah, because I have an alternate recipe here, which makes the build simpler and more efficient, so that's good. And yeah, so I would need to set up this, underclock them because I have too many refineries here, and I want to save the power. And then do this for all of them, check that the bells have the right size, like this is Mark 4, which is probably fine, but these are Mark 2, which is, or Mark 1 even, which is probably too slow, so we need to do the math, figure out how much I need, upgrade them. And when I did that for all of the buildings, I need to connect the power, and then, oh yeah, and then get the resources I'm missing, so I still need to, I have a plan for that though. So there's coal over there and there's quartz over there, or over there. And I need to bring this here so I can actually build the stuff. I might use this quartz just because then I can build train line like this. Otherwise I need 2. Or I just lay belts. But trains are more fun, so I'll probably do that. Okay, anyway, I need to go to bed, so I'll just turn off the stream now. So yeah, Port Monkey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. It's nice talking to you. Long time no see. Oh. Wait. OBS is trolling me. Should just turn off the scene switcher, I guess. Okay. All right. Why do I want to save? Top of this? No. Top of that building, maybe. Okay. Nah, not the best view. Whatever. This looks really weird. That's a weird graphical effect. Okay. But it definitely explains why everything looks purple here. There's some weird purple lighting effect around here. Because I was wondering earlier, did I color my buildings accidentally? Because there are these purple spots here, but I think it's just the environment here that's having like a purple fog or something. All right. Anyway, so yeah, thanks all for watching, and have a nice rest of your day, and see you next time.